Really. You're gonna get more sales that way. Would you say, Jane? I mean, is that pretty true?
Yeah, I mean,
Or
as
am
we
I-
were saying to the guys, I'm currently split testing the different pages really, because we've got a bridge page, we've then got the Speedwealth opt-in and the Speedwealth non-opt-in, and I don't have the stats to say which one's working the best yet for conversions and sales. But
You haven't even tried the new one yet.
no, not yet.
And really, yeah. I mean, really, what the thing is you want to be an empirical marketer. You want to be an empirical liver, right? You want to live from an empirical state. I tried this, and this was the result. This is or is not working. So if I say bridge page, and you just told me that the Speedwealth page actually converted better than the solo ads, I would say, okay, it sounds like go straight to Speedwealth. But you gotta fall in love a little bit with being the scientific testing stuff. But by and large, a bridge page is good because it gives you that kind of face with your audience. It's pretty neat. And it prevents an oversaturation. Right? Good luck. More best business conversation yet, boss.
For me, it's about kind of like respecting your time a little bit more, and when people ask you a lot of questions, kind of say like, okay, well, go through these few videos first, and
Now,
don't talk to me.
who was the conversation
It
with?
was with you, and it was when we were kind of doing the archery,
Yeah.
and we kind of just were
Great.
slowly expanded. But
Yeah, we started asking.
yeah, kind of just giving people like go through these videos first before you bombard me with a whole bunch of questions, because I was kind of stuck to my computer answering all these questions when realistically they were answered in the videos, and it's just people being lazy.
Yeah, what I'm going to tell you is if you don't automate and if you don't not automate, but if you don't use automation as leverage, here's what's going to happen. Who's got a team and when that team got a little bit bigger, the phone calls started ramping up a little bit worse, the text messages, and pretty soon you started wondering whether you really wanted to see what happens. And here's what happens. This is big. This is worth standing out into the red cross. If you don't figure out how to deal with this through the video and these 5 steps, so what did I say to do with these new teammates that come in?
Put them through some hoops.
Put them through hoops.
Yeah, have them go through $1 million day, contact you after they've done it.
Yeah.
Whatever.
This is what I do. If I was starting from scratch and I had a new buyer, my video would do this. Welcome to the team. I'm Mark Overson. I am pumped to meet you. Some of my best friends come from this industry that were total strangers who just clicked on links of mine. And I love new friends. I'm excited to meet you. Here's how the thing works. Start off, there's this training on Facebook. I don't give a shit what it is. Facebook, post this thing. Spend $15 on Facebook pay-per-click. I'd be in my back office. I'd say, watch this training and this training. Simultaneously, while you're doing that, we got this thing called the $1 Million Day. It's a huge, critical experience. That's an emotional win for people. People will win emotionally and in their lives before they win with money. They'll win relationally before they win with money. So I'd say do the $1 Million Day, complete it. It's a great training. Look at all the testimonies. I'd be on the page showing them that. I'd say number 3, I want you to attend 3 live webinars. You know, we do them here, we do them there, or maybe one, just one. One live webinar. And then I'd like you to do this this strategy with your best 10 friends on Facebook, because you might snag your first 20 doing this. Just hit them up with something like this. Now, once you do that, this thing, the $1 Million Day, and that thing, hit me a text. I want to talk about the results and where to go forward. If you don't do that, you are opening yourself to a living terrorist attack. You have to have security. You have to have security things on your time. You think you want a bunch of team. What'll happen if you don't put that in place? If your team gets past 100, your phone will be blowing up so much. The psychic, your stress will you will burn out. You will fizzle. The reason people leave this industry isn't because they don't make money. It's because the people eat them to death because they haven't put protective things in their life. This industry will murder you. It'll kill you. It'll slay you if you don't have barriers of entry. So do you see what I did on the video? Did I start saying, you know what, I'm about my own personal time freedom. Screw you. Go live the automated dream. I said, I am excited to meet you. And I am after these levels. And I say things like, I used to say, spend $50 on Facebook pay-per-click or Google pay-per-click. Spend $50, go for $10 per lead. After you do that, hit me. And we'll have I can dive, because when we talk, I want to have something to talk about. I want to have something to talk about. So then you say, how was your $1 million day? Raise your hand if you did a $1 million day. Was it worth it?
Yeah.
Did it, I mean, and don't tell me what I hear, but was it one of the greatest days of achievement you've ever had? I mean, is it a bonding, sticking, kind of like truly like an experience that's kind of not unrivaled, but it's kind of a category. You get people experiencing that, experiencing $1 million day. People find $50 bills, they find 20s, they find lost clothes that they were going to go buy new. People find and discover and reconnect. That's worth more than $20 in 48 hours, or $20 in 24 hours. So you got to give them an experience in their life and let them win there. And if they bought Solomon, get them into that because they'll win more emotionally and just active learning. Because it might take them like 10 to 14 months to actually win, right? And it's a win to get your first 20. That's why we say contact your 10 closest Facebook friends with this guy. I don't even know the strategy to get people this money, but it doesn't matter. If you don't focus on them winning personally, that's what $1 million is, they're going to drop. Okay? Is everybody feeling me? This stuff is, I promise you, if you don't figure this out, you're going to equate a bigger team with what?
Terrorists.
Bigger problems, and you're just training an army of terrorists. Right? And I tell people, and I'm very clear, I'm like, you know what, my mom was an ER nurse, so I grew up with an ER call. You know, there's a kid, he was snowcatting, he cut his leg off, he's bleeding to death, I gotta go. I said, you know what, this is internet marketing. We're not in triage here. This isn't the ER. This is not a big deal. Nothing's critical. Everything's kind of urgent, but you can systematize it. So I also said, when you're building a team, here's how we roll. Monday through Thursday, 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. for my leaders, I'm an open door. You get rolling, I live for you. My life is bound up in you. This is who I roll with. I'm available, I'm ready to kill it. I work hard. Saturday and Sunday, it's not for me. No business. I don't touch it. Now Vince is thinking he's going to lose energy from you guys, but I'm going to give you sustained energy for decades. Because who's here to stay in terms of like the internet marketing concept? If you're here to stay, and you're here to stay, I mean, how old are you? Can I ask? You're a lady, it's okay. 43. If you're here to stay, you got maybe 15 years. This is 15 years. You think that's 15 long years, but you only have 50 Saturdays. Or 150 Saturdays. You have 150 Saturdays, or whatever it is. 3 years is 100. So if you do 3 years and you're just a freaking retard, you give up your weekends, you give up this, you give up that. You think you're giving up everything if you give up that. So you gotta harness and cultivate. You can see what I'm saying? I want you to have lives. I don't want you to just have money. That can't do the things that you think it can do. It'll cheat you. It'll rob you. And you'll deserve it because you didn't heed my voice right now. Okay. What was the other thing with closing? The best salespeople, they did a study, it was a PhD study. The best salespeople say the same thing over and over. The amateur tries to get inventive, cute, charming, specific, like all these magical things that the amateur does. The guru says the same thing over. The best salespeople. So what did I say when you hop on a phone? We had that other little circle going on. What's the closing? I think if I was on the phone, what would I do? Let's put that. Anybody remember? We were talking in that circle. Who was in that circle? You were in that circle. You were in that circle when I was talking about the 5 minutes? Okay.
How to make $20 in 5 minutes.
Yeah. So how do you lean into that? Do you just say, hey, I can get 20? Do you want to say $20 in 24 hours? No, not on the phone. You know. Because 24 hours, well, shit, I can work 5 hours and make $16 an hour. I can get a whole lot more in 8 hours. I want 24 hours. What do you say to lead into 5 minutes?
Ask them, how much do you make now in an hour?
Yeah. So I'd say this. They're looking, hey, I'm in Iowa, I'm looking at doing this, blah, blah, blah. I'd say, well, hey, what do you like best about what you've seen so far? So you got a couple questions. What do you like best about what you see? They give you a little trivia, a couple whys. I got a baby, I got this, I'm getting married, blah, blah, blah. Say, okay, that's awesome. Hey, can I ask you, what do you do for work right now? Let's play this game. What do you do for work? Track coach. How much do you make per hour? 20? What if I could show you how to make $20 in less than 5 minutes? Would you like that? Now, did you realize right now, if you watch that video and instead of reaching out to me, you just click, I would have made $20 in 0 minutes. No minutes, $20. No minutes, no effort, no time, no commute, no clothing, no time to and from, $20 in 0 minutes. But did you realize right now, if you like this and you buy it right now, what word am I saying?
Right now.
Right now.
That's a hypnotic trigger. The Bible uses today is the day. The Bible teaches how to persuade. I said, did you know if you buy right now, I make $20. How long have we been on the phone? Less. We've been on the phone for 3 minutes. I said, we'll still give you 2 more minutes. But I make $20 in 5 minutes. I said, right now you're not positioned to make $20 in 5 minutes. Right? And I said, at our higher levels, I'll teach you how to make $50 in 0 minutes. But it's actually not 20 minutes, because when you come in, we're going to do this thing called the $1 million day. How does your week look like in the next week, where you could take a period, a full day, and commit to wiping out all the procrastination, all the BS, and all the stuff in your life? You got 1 day to do it. You have time in the next week to actually commit a day to the most radical transformation you've ever had in your whole life. Do you have a day next week? Well, I don't work Thursday. What am I doing? I'm shooting past the sale. I'm shooting them into the future. $20 in 0 minutes. The biggest day of their to wipe out procrastination. Now they're in Thursday. Here's crazy. You're going to experience that. You're also going to go through 5 steps. It's at what to do in ilnnow.com, and it walks you through how to really just start really working on our team, because I love our team. But it's not $20 in 5 minutes, because you're going to love this. You're going to make another $20 by sending out some texts and stuff like that. But then, as you renew and stay in our network, because you're going to love it, and in a year, at our lowest level, it's $240 in 5 minutes. $240 in 5 minutes. And if you would have bought before this phone call, it would have been $240 in 0 minutes. That doesn't even count our higher products, where I've made, I've made $500 in just a sale from an upsell funnel. This is crazy stuff. Now, it takes 3 minutes to sign up. Here's how it works. You have Visa, MasterCard, Discover. You wait. What do you got? And then you say, this is how it works. Okay? And then blah, blah, blah. Go to Joy. So what I'm saying is, it's $20 in 5 minutes on the phone. And you have to discipline yourself not to spend more than 5 minutes on the phone. For a $37 sale, you are horrible if you're on that phone more than 7. I'll give you 7 minutes. I would post $1,000 sales in under 15 minutes. I had a simple rule that I was not allowed to be on the phone for more than 15 minutes, no matter what.
And that's warm or cold market, it doesn't matter?
Yeah. Well, if you're out with your bro, it's whatever. Right? But if you're, with your buddy, if I had a friend, I'd say, John, just based on the relationship with people that we have, are you interested in learning how to make $20 in 5 minutes? I'll show you how to do it. Are you interested in the internet thing? Right? Because I'm connected with some really awesome internet marketers. Are you open or interested in trying this thing out for a month? And they say yes. They say it's $37. I'll tell you about it after you get in. But if you don't have enough social collateral with someone to have that conversation, and it should be a good conversation, so it should be qualified. I'm not calling all the people that trust me, telling them to get into ILN based on my trust. I don't do that myself, but $20 in 5 minutes. Did you know if you bought right now, how long have we been on the phone? 4 minutes. If you bought right now, I would make $20. See, I'm positioning myself. So you don't have to say that you're a 6-figure earner or you're a millionaire. I'm positioning myself to make this money. Right now, are you positioned to make more than, let's pretend you're not in. If you didn't have ILN, are you positioned to make $20 in 5 minutes? No. Yeah, so this is just a positioning conversation. That's all it is. You're just not positioned. Make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Well, what else? Oh, this, okay, here we go. This is what we're talking about. So with high ropes course, we have 20 spots. Here's the situation. We have more